Yes, so how does this work then? You're going to put a virtual reality headset on people on a roller coaster. What do they see?
That's right. So what you're basically doing is you're transforming a ride into a 360 degree experience. So riders will be able to get on our roller coasters, put on one of the Samsung Gear VR headsets, and have a completely new experience. So think about this, where you're riding on a roller coaster, but you're basically fighting an alien invasion. You're a co-pilot in a fighter jet, fighting an alien invasion, soaring through the streets of a city.
You know, some people might think that actually seeing yourself fly upside down and the trees and all the rest of it would be enough. And that, you know, the real roller coaster experience. Couldn't you put these people on just chair simulators that would have the same effect? Why do you have to send them around the course?
Well, that's what's unique about our experiences, because we're actually syncing the visual with the physical. So while you're soaring through the streets, you're actually getting airtime. Right. So you're really feeling like you're in that fighter jet. And one of the beauties of what we do is because it's synced precisely, the visual and the physical is synced precisely, there's no nausea whatsoever.
Now, this is important because you guys, since the bankruptcy, have had a phenomenal record. The stock is up over the last 12 months, 21% in a market that hasn't done so well. And what excites investors that I've spoken to here is the fact that you can take a ride that arguably might have to be replaced, an older ride that people are less interested in, and quite cheaply transform it into something that the kids will queue up for. And that's the point as an investor here.
That's the beauty about virtual reality, is because we can take an older ride, which may not get the throughput that it once did, and transform it into a great new experience.
So I was just going to ask if the new innovations mean that you can charge customers more, price increases, something that a lot of investors are looking for.
It actually does. It kind of rolls into our overall capital strategy, which is to have something new and exciting at every single one of our parks every year. So what that does is it brings people into the park, and then it's all about giving them that great experience when they get to the park. So virtual reality is just one piece of that.
So give us a ballpark figure. How much is it? I think you replace a ride at each site each year. Roughly how much does that cost, and how much does it cost to retrofit something with virtual reality?
Well, we don't really replace rides every year. What we're doing is we're adding new rides. So we're adding capacity to the parks every year by having something new and exciting every year. So a roller coaster can run anywhere from $15 to $20 million, but VR is actually a fraction of the cost. Less than $1 million, we can actually add VR to, you know, one of our existing roller coasters.
What else are you doing with the business? What about the international expansion? Where are you now with that?
Well, we are really excited about international. We've announced 3 deals to date. We've announced a deal to design, build, and ultimately assist in running a park in Dubai. We've announced a deal to do multiple parks in China. And then we recently announced a deal to do a water park and a theme park in Vietnam. So
do you own those, or do you just design them as the brains? You do the blueprints?
So that's the beauty from an investor standpoint, is we do not own any of those parks. We're actually partnering with people who will invest money and find investors to come in. So for us, it's like a franchise model, and a very lucrative ongoing revenue stream that we're able to get every year.
And I was just going to ask about the U.S. consumer. I mean, it's such a mixed picture now, where they're not spending at department stores, but they do seem to be spending on experiences. How would you characterize what you're seeing as far as the health of the U.S. consumer?
Sure. Well, you know, I think there has been a shift away from people wanting to buy things, and now it's all about having some great experience that they can share with their friends and their family. And I think Six Flags fits perfectly into that. And I think that's one of the reasons why we've seen tremendous growth in our attendance. We were up 11% in 2015, up 37% in the first quarter of this year.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.